One of the CIT teams that I've been involved with reviewed and evaluated Frostproof's Care Center and working with early childhood development, very specifically some English as a second language. And one family came in to give a testimonial to our team, describing several children, all of right around preschool to just outside of the preschool range, and really had a dynamic impact when the mother started to tell about how the children were so far behind and how their oldest child was actually able to start kindergarten, not just ready to read, but actually ahead of some of the other children that they started kindergarten with. And she had such a great appreciation for the fact that her two younger children were already on a track to be where they needed to be in kindergarten. When that family talked to us, it was with great detail and a great appreciation. But what was most impactful to my team and my members of my team was when the mother, which did most of the speaking, was finished. Her husband, who had been very quiet throughout most of our time, thanked us, and he expressed how greatly he appreciated the impact that it was going to have for his children and for their lives moving forward, because he recognized to us that he did not have those experiences as a young person. He did not have the ability to read, and much of the learning that his children did quietly, he was taking advantage of learning himself. English was a second language of his. I admired what he and his family had done to be in a place where they recognized that they did not have some of the skill sets that the others around them did. But the one thing that they're making sure that they're doing is going and finding the resources at places like the Frostproof Care Center so that their kids weren't behind. And through that program, the children had access to the Dolly Parton Imagine Library, and so they were starting to receive books, I believe on a monthly basis, and they were ecstatic. And the other neat thing for us to hear about that was that mother was sharing those books with other families. And so we realized then the exponential impact that we were having on some small portion of the community down there in Frostproof, and hopefully we'll recognize that those children, and maybe it's a measure many years from now, but we'll recognize that those children aren't behind in school and are able to excel.